Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Yeah, last week we studied Ayuna Nanjaya Odi. Finished, right? But this verse, this week, we're going to study. Start with this part. Yatahi kata odina puna odi nahotiha. Tata sabawa odina ayona puna odina. So hortiha, horti iha. So he, yatahi. So he is, I think this is I think Dhanlikarana. So Dhanlikarana mean like given evidences, given reasons. Dhanlikarana and Karana, sometimes they are like the same. If Dhanlikarana is available, Karana Vacha, Karana sentence also, reason sentence also available. So here, he is true, iha. Iha in this sutta, or in this case of strandane, iha in this case of strandane, the case of strandane, yatha kata hodina una hodi nahodi. So yatha is this it should be how to say upama vacha, upama sentence, similarly kata hodina una hodi nahodi. That means kata hodina out of bodhis which has been done, out of bodhi powers, out of strengthened powers which has been made, kata hodina, out of bodhi powers made, puna hodi nahodi. There is no more puna, there is no more strengthening. There is no more strengthening. So, just as there is no more strengthening of the Odi power, the strengthened powers which has been made in the case of strengthening Odi. Tata, similarly, in the same way, Savava Odina, Ayona, Puna, Odina. Savava Odina, Ayona means R-A-O, Puna Odi. So there is no more Odi. There is no more Odi of the RAO powers, which are, how to say, natural OD, or natural, which are called natural strengthening, natural OD. Okay, so RAO are called natural OD. That means RAO, which are original powers. Okay, that's why they are called Svava OD. So here in this verse, it means, for example, A powers is strengthened to A power. So that's A power, OD power becomes from A power. And the A power, which has been strengthened from U power. So E power. And the O power, which has been strengthened from U power. So these are AO powers how to say, the strengthened vowels. Strengthened vowels. So these, this, how to say, unoriginal vowels. So derivative vowel also cannot be strengthened again. And then this bhava buddhi. So originally, for example, originally, existing vowels, a vowel, a vowel, o vowel also cannot be strengthened because they are called sabhava buddhi. So originally strengthened vowel, we can say sabhava buddhi. Okay, I, O, which come from respective short vowels, respective vowels, and then original I-O vowel. These vowel I-O cannot be strengthened again. Okay, so this is I think like karana or reason. Why here? Because it says ion, okay, OD, Pasanga, Nivatanata. So this part is the reason or supports the previous statement in this sutta. Ayuna Nanjayo Odi. Okay. Kata Odi, Kata modifying Odi. Okay, this is Kamadarya Samasa. Also Sabhava Odi. Sabhava Odi also should be Kamadarya Samasa. Sabhava Odi, Sabhava Odi. Sabhava Odiyo. Odi is feminine gender. Odiyo, Sabhava Odiyo. Tanam, Sabhava Odi. Okay, so Ayona. Sabhava Odi modifying Ayona. R-A-O powers. Okay, clear, right? Easy. Any question about this verse? Hello?
No question, sir.
No question, right? Easy. So let's go on. Tato akarasa.
Sorry, Sayadaw. So when we see your ya, o there, so we have to understand actually it's originally.
Iona, this is like the compound word. Iona. R-A-O. A changes to yeah. It changes to yeah according to the Mata Ramidana that is so in the Sunday chapter of the Kajayana. Like this, it became ya, and the ya plus o ayo like this iona.
So when like for example in the grammar when they make a verse they can do like this type of style, right? Ayo.
Ayo. Yes, how to say? You can write. Because
okay. Because
yeah.
if we don't know, we may think ayo is one word, right?
Yes, a compound word.
Yeah. Okay.
Compound word.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, according it depends on the speaker. The speaker also. Okay, the speaker also. Okay, next paragraph. Tato akarasa akaro buddhi. Akarasa akaro buddhi. Saraloba marisa pajademi. Saralopetu pakatiti. Saraloba pakati bhava. Nibrayotiti. Pranayana kadawa. Tatitata. Tatita samasa. Ijadina. Nama bhyaparisi. Kate. Ureviya. Sayadaw. This is the instruction of how to form, how to form, how to explain the word vasita. He explained the word Vasita until we get the word Vasita, the final forms Vasita. Okay, Taddhitakaṇḍa. Taddhitakaṇḍa after that, Agarasa Agaro Buddhi. So he instructs a letter, Agarasa Agaro Buddhi. A letter changes to A, Bodhi, which is Bodhi. Okay, so who's A power? Who's A power? This is an A power of Wa Vasita. Okay, A power of Wa Vasita. So, by which order? Wa say
Vasitasa
Vasita. So A of Wa changes to Wa. Like this. Wa Vasita. So by which order? This Uttari Srasawa Sayoganasa Sanija. Okay. In the whole study that chapter, mostly we use this order. It followed by the suffixes with na constant called anubandha. So Bodhi. Okay, Uttari Srasawa Sayoganasa Sanija. So this order we will use. This is how we will use throughout the Taddhitaka chapter. Okay. So by this order, A of Wa of Vasita changes to strengthen. Strengthen. So we get Vasita like this. That's why Agarasa Agaro Buddhi. So A of Wa of Vasita. And then Saraloba Marisa Pajari, Saralo Bedu Pagati. This is the Sutta from Dhamma chapter of Takajayana. Jagarana. Okay. Pagaditi, Sralopa, Pagadi Bawa. Sralopa, Pagadi Bawa. Sralopa, Pagadi Bawa. Sralopa. So by this Sutta, Sralopa, Marada Pachari, Sralopidu Pagadi. By the Sutta, Sralopa. So the vowel is lighted. Which vowel? The Pagadi Bawa, the following vowel is kept originally. So it is, I want to say term plus na. Plus na. So na consonant has been dropped. Na consonant has been dropped in the explanation of the word Vasita. Because we have already studied the Sutta Tisano Lopan. Wait. Tisano Lopan. Tisano Lopan. But what are this Sutta? When this Sutta, you see the dark consonant called Anubandha is dropped. Lopa Mabechari. Nagaro Lopa Mabechari. Okay. So that's why na consonant is no longer, existent, available. Okay. So that's why. And then me, yeah. And this Sutta, the preceding vowel of, the preceding vowel of the final vowel of Vasita is dropped. Is dropped. This way we have Vasait. Vasait. So that means the A vowel is maintained as originally. So in this way we get Vasita. Okay, Nibrayuti Paraniyana Katawa. Paraniyana Katawa. That means the Vasita is brought to a vowel. Okay, a vowel. This way we get par seta. It says Taddhitakaṇḍa, Taddhitakaṇḍa. Because this word is wasita is Taddhita word. Taddhitakaṇḍa. Taddhita samasa ejadina. So when the sutta Taddhita samasa kitikana mama tuveduna isuja. When the sutta Taddhita samasa kitikana mama tuveduna isuja. Then I should the sutta the sutta is in Padarūpasiddhi in Samasa chapter 334. And 334 sutta Taddhita samasa kitikana mama tuveduna isuja. Saralapa Marisa Jarami Saralapitu Pakati. The sutta is in Nama chapter, I think 67 or 83. 67. 67. Okay. 67. So Bhainda Sutta, A of Vasita, the final A of Vasita is dropped. And then the following A vowel is kept, originally kept. Okay. And then this Nibrayuti also Sani Sutta, no, not that important. That means by the Sutta, the Vasait, which has no ending vowel, is brought to a vowel. Okay, brought to a vowel. That means they are joined. This way we get Vasaita. The by the Sutta, Ridas Vasaki Ganamawa, we do not Suja, 334 Sutta in the Samasa chapter. In the Padarūpasiddhi. So Vasaita is named. Vasaita is named 67 Padarūpasiddhi. 67 Padarūpasiddhi Sutta. The 334 Padarūpasiddhi, the sutta we use. So Vasaita. And this Taddhitakaṇḍa 334 sutta, the word Vasaita is named Nama. You can say. So the word Vasaita is named Nama. Okay. According to the traditional grammar, named Nama. Why? Because because why we need to do like this? We need to name the word Vasaita, which is the Taddhita word. Now name now. But it is such, at the beginning of the Padarūpasiddhi study chapter, it says because we are going to add this Sivipati, this Sayadaw Sivipati. So now Nama Vipatis, Sivipati, Nama Vipatis. So after the word Vasaita, so Nama Vipatis, Sivipati, CEO, etc. can be added only, to Nama words. Nama word. Because this Vasaita is Taddhita word, which ends in Taddhita suffix. So it says Dhatu Pacaya Vipati Vajita Matawo Lingam. Okay. Matawo Lingam. So that means Dhatu, the roots, Pacaya, suffixes, Vipati, case endings, vowel terminations, vibhadis. So vibhadi includes case sentence and vowel terminations. Vajitam, so that means excluding these rules, suffixes, and case sentence and vowel terminations. Attavam linga. So attavam means which is meaning, which is meaningful, which is the word which is meaningful, excluding rules, suffixes, case sentence, and vowel terminations is called linga. Okay, linga. Linga. So because vibhadi also use added. Vibhadis are added. Nama vibhadi. Nama vibhadis are added only after linga word, which are stem form, noun form. Okay, noun form. That's why this sutta is needed. That means the word ending in suffixes, can be named, nouns, can be regarded as nouns. So without doing like this, according to traditional grammar, vibhadis cannot be used after them. Okay, that's why. And then another word, vibhadyantam padam. Vibhadyantam padam. Vibhadyantam padam. So vibhadi and then padam. Vibhadi and then padam. And then this vasita, now in this step, it has no vibhadis, no case endings, no case endings. So without case ending, so this word cannot be considered as a word. Cannot be considered as a word. That because vibhadi and then padam. Only the word which is ending case ending, which ends in case, is only called pada word. Okay, and that's why vibhadyan and padan. So that's why after the word vasita, we have to add case ending because to be regarded as a word, Okay, so that's why the compound words, the Taddhita words, the Kita words, so they have to be named. They have to be named as a noun. So without naming them, nouns, after them, vibhadis cannot be added. So like this, according to traditional grammar. That's one. Taddhita Samasakita Nama Taddhita Disuja. Or Tuetuna Disuja. Okay, Panda Sutta 334. So this Vasita is named noun. Okay, Panda Sutta Taddhita Samasa Ijadina. The Nama Bhyabhrisikati. When the how to say Nama Bhyabhrisi, when noun naming has been made. Noun naming has been made. By the Sutta Taddhita Samasa has been made. Puriviya as before. Puriviya as before. Siyadhyopati, CRD-opati. CRD-opati, CVPati, Yovipati, etc. In the Nama chapter or Nama chapter, CRD-opati. There is the appearance of C, etc. after Vasita, etc. So Vasito, he explaining Vasito. Vasito here, Vasito, Vasitasa, Bodho. Okay, Vasita. So Vasita is plural. So Yovipati is added after Vasita. Vasito is singular after Vasita. Sivipati is added. And then here, CRD-opati. CRD-opati means Sivipati, Yovapatis are respectively added after Vasita, etc. And then the other things which has been mentioned in the Nama chapter, we need to explained like this. And the C changes to O vibhati. Like the sutta saw. The C changes to O. And then, okay, C vibhati is added. And then, negative Brahma, C vibhati added. The C changes to O. Because of O, O vowel, A vowel is dropped. In this way, we get wasate. Okay. Wasate. Wasato. A vowel of wasata is dropped. Again, you know, by the soda, this soda. Saralopa Marisa Pichademi, Saralopedu, Saralopedu Pakati. Like this. Okay. So these things you have already studied, right? In the Nama chapter. How about you? You have already studied Nama chapter of Padarūpasiddhi?
No, Sayadaw, we
Yes,
study
yes,
Pāḷi.
Kajayana.
Yeah, not Padarūpasiddhi.
Not Padarūpasiddhi. No. I think
Yes,
Ryan has already studied. I think I saw you studying with Venerable Suriya, right?
Yeah, Sayadaw.
Yeah, you finished. Yeah.
So Sayadaw, I have a question about the word Nama Priyapatisa.
I also have the same question.
Yes, what is
Yes.
it, Sayadaw?
So yeah, Vyapadesa has two meanings. Vyapadesa has two meanings. So we about desa. We about desa. This Vyapadesa is translated as name also. Name also. The nama is noun. Nama is noun. This Taddhita word, Vasita is named Vyapadesa. Okay, Vyapadesa as noun. So another meaning of the word Vyapadesa is like designation. Designation, like referring, considering, and so. So I think not so different. Naming, consider or regarded. So this Vasita word is regarded as noun. As noun. Okay, as noun. So Nama word and the Linga word, that's why, you know, the same. Without being Nama words and Linga words. Nama and Linga, they are synonyms. So without being Nama words and Linga words, vibhatis cannot be added after. Okay, that's why Vyapadesa. Nama Vyapadesi, Gati. Nama Vyapadesa, it's a, you know, this is a locative absolute, like Kamma Vacha.
So the word Nama Priyapatisa, what kind of samasa is that, Sayadaw?
What kind of samasa? What kind of samasa? It should be, you know, Tabulisa, Chati Tabulisa. Because here, Vyapadesa should be, you know, Bhava. That means, so that's why Namasa Vyapadiso, Nama Vyapadiso. This Chati Gamata Chati Tabulisa. So Vyapadesa needs object. That's why Namasa should be, you know, accusative sense. Accusative sense with Chati Kisante. Namasa Vyapadiso, Nama Vyapadiso. That's mean Nama Vyapadiso. Kati. So Nama Vyapadiso is object of Kati. Okay.
So we translate it as when the naming as Nama is done.
Yes.
When the naming as Nama is done. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any question? So how to say? I'm not able to say. Charita Purisa. Namata Charita Purisa. Namata Charita Purisa. I'm not updated. Okay, now roughly how to say I just say Namabya is same. I can Charita Purisa. So other samasa also possible. Okay, and we how to say, and we check it. Okay, and we check it, and we send by again. The other possible samasa possible vikaha. Then we, because like regarding, regarding naming as a nama. So like at the time, nama is not like, chati. But the word name in English needs two objects, right? Two objects. It's possible. I think chati, kamata chati, is the best, I think so. Okay, let's go to next paragraph. So Wasito. So we've already seen how the word Wasita is formed in the data, right? So let's repeat. So Wasita plus na. The last space by the soda, wana pache, the beginner soda here, wana soda, this is one. After that, what we do, after that, so na consonant or na surface is dropped. So na surface, nubana is dropped. And the soda, this is no longer. This is 3. And then up of wasita. Up of wasita is strengthened when the soda, Buddha is the sawa, samukana sa. Okay. In this way, we get wasita. Wasita na. Wasita a. And then when the soda, Saralaba Marisa Pijara, Saralo Bedu Pagati, right? Saralo Bedu Pagati, there's 64, 67 Sota of the Braruba city, up or Wasita is drawn. This way we get Wasate. And then this Sota is not so important. So vowelless word Wasate is brought to a vowel. This way we get Wasita, Wasita. And then when the Sota, Sota, so the word Wasita is named now. Named now. And then Ligati Patama. So you have already studied, I think, Karaka chapter and some other Nama chapter. Okay, Ligati Patama. That's Sota. So after that, so by Banda Sota, the word Wasita. The word Wasita, Sivati is added. And then another Sota, so, Ligati Patama. Okay, and we add Ligati Patama. And the Sota, Sivati is added. And then the word, when the Sota saw, C Vibhati is changed to O. And then this 3-3-4 Sota again. 3-3-4 Sota, Saralaba Marga Pichari, Saralaba Pagati, and the Sota again. Because of all vowel, up of Wasita, the following R of Wasita is dropped and all is maintained, all is kept. So in this way we get Vaseto. Not Vaseto. So this is traditional way. Okay. Many rules we have to use to explain the word Vaseto. Vaseto. So Vaseta means the son of Vaseta. The son of Vaseta. So Vaseta we named Vaseta. Vaseta is Vaseta noun. Vaseta noun plus Nasapis. Nasapis. And we named Taddhita. Apaja Taddhita. Apaja Taddhita. Okay. Traditionally we explain like this. If we see now Nama words, Taddhita words, Kita words, we used to analyze like this, separate, analyze like this. So Vasita is that together with the meaning, of course. So Vasita is Vasita now, Nasapes, as Abhajadharita. Okay, Vasita means the son of Vasita. The son of Vasita, Vasita now, Nasapes, and Abhajadharita. Okay, so and then it says Vasitasa Odo Wa. What does this mean? This means without making Taddhita word, Vasito, meaning the son of Vasita. So we as phrase, as sentence also we can write, we can say. So like Vasitasa Bodo. Vasitasa Bodo. Okay. So that means Vasito and Vasitasa Bodo the same meaning. So Vasito is Taddhita, which is the meaning the son of Vasita. Vasitasa Bodo is not Taddhita. This is just praise. It's certainly the same meaning they two have. Okay. It depends on the speaker. So the speaker want to use noun words or tasmasawa or rita word or a sentence or a phrase. So whatever he want to use, he can say like this. Like this. Vasitasa Bodo. Vasitasa Bodo, Kachati. And then Vasito Kachati, same meaning. Like this. Okay, that's why he said Vasitasa Bodo Wa. Okay, question? Sally? Hello?
So Sayadaw. So can we say Vasitasa Budo is also can be the explanation of the Vasito Yalapya?
No, because previously he already explained Vigha. Already mentioned before. You see? Yeah. Vasitasa Apajanti Vighi. This is Apajanti Vighi. So this Vigha is called Vasito. We are now talking about. Okay. So what Vasitos, this is the definition of Vasito. So this here Vasito Vasitasa Apajan. Now we are talking about talking about is this not like this. This we can use Taddhita word or praise.
Okay, so Sayadaw, when we talk about like Apajang, it means like the generation. So how about if we talk about Vasita's grandson, not the son, grandson?
Yes, it is also
okay.
No? Also is later he will explain here. Later is explain. Okay. Here this by the following sentence. Tassa Tassa nettu panatta dayopi dadu pajarato vasita yewa ewan sabata gutta sabata gutta tatite patama bhagati do yewa pajayohoti. That means this is according to the definition of the definition of apaja word. It depends on the definition of apaja word. According to that Padarūpasiddhi, Gajayana, etc. The word apaja is only son and daughter. Okay. According to that's why it is such the rupajara, upasara, metaphorical term. So metaphorically, the grandsons, great grandsons, of how does in that same lineage, also can be named Vasita. For example, great grandson of great grandson in that lineage also Vasita. Okay, and then grandson also can be named Vasita, and then the son of Vasita also can be named Vasita. But after only original word, that's one. Patama Bhagati do Yiwa Pajayohoti. Patama Bhagati do Yiwa Pajayohoti. This is a metaphorical in metaphorical way. So because here the word apaja is defined only son and daughter. Son and daughter. Okay, son and daughter. That's why this is metaphorically a grandson, great grandsons are also called Vasita. Okay. Okay, let's read. Vasitadi, Ejadi, Purisa Sarasana. This shows how to decline this Vasita, etc. Purisa Sarasana. So Vasitadi, Ejadi, what is beginning with Vasita is the same as that of Purisa, those of Purisa, etc. You see, Purisa Satasana. I mean declension, show declension of Vasita. It should be declined like the word Purisa. The Tassa here is a special meaning. Tassa nettu panatta. This is the answer to Siali's question. Tassa nettu panatta dayopi. Nettu me, so nettu netta me grandson. Panettu me great grandson. Aryabi, etc. and so on. Grandson and great grandson and so on are also Vasita. They are also Vasita. They are also Vasita. So in what way they are also named Vasita? Dadu Bijarato. It's like the metaphorical is metaphorical way. Let me okay. Vasita is cause, karana. Cause, karana. Vasita is called karana. Other, other great grandsons, etc. Great grandson, close, right? Grandson, great grandson, etc. are cause or result. Phala. Cause, karana. Karana. Koso Karana. That means Karanubachara. You see? Karanubachara. How to say? The descendants of Vasita are called also Vasita, metaphorically. We call, in Pāļi, Karanubachara. Okay. But did the son of Vasita also, Vasita, and then the great grandson, the grandson, etc., also Vasita. So by metaphorical way, okay, Karanubachara. This is because why these great grandson and grandson are called metaphorically Vasita, because the word they are not originally called Vasita, because the word Abhaja, according to Padarūpasiddhi, etc., Abhaja is only in the son and daughter. That's why the words which are not son and daughter, which do not show the meaning of son and daughter, must be metaphorically called, or by means of Karanubachara, called Vasita. Okay, if we define the word Vasita, to be able to cover all lineages, all descendants, including grandson, great grandson at the time, so it is not a metaphorical term. At the time, all lineages, all descendants, all descendants of a family, a father, etc. At the time, not only the word Abhaja, not only son and daughter, but also other great grandsons. Also, at the time, it is great grandson are also they cannot be called original. How to say metaphorically? They are originally called Vasita. Okay. So but the meaning, how to differentiate at the time, it depends on the context. It depends on the context. According to the context, we have to understand, we have to interpret at the time. So okay, Natu Pajara Yogi, Daru Pajara, I miss of Karanu Pajara of that Vasita. So they are also called, great grandson are also called, Vasita, only Vasita, no others. That means this Eva, the word Eva, not how to say, how to say, Netta, Uba Netta, Vasita, how to say, we cannot give them any other name, only Vasita, Eva. Okay. And Avon Sabata, Avon in the same way Sabata, Gutta Darite, Sabata, all Gutta Darita, all Abhaja Darita, Gutta Darita, all the Daritas relating to lineage and clan. Patama Bagadido Yewa, Pajaya Hodi. There is Pajaya only after the first original term Bagadito, Pama Bagadito. Okay. So like for example, were Seta plus Na, meaning son of Vasita. And then were Seta plus Na, this grandson of Vasita. Okay. grandson of Vasita. And then like this, Vasita plus Na, meaning great grandson of Vasita. Okay, great grandson of Vasita. And so on. So that means here, Vasita, here also Vasita, here also Vasita. But the son or grandson or great son, grandson. So only original word, Vasita, we must be used. That means, so to give the meaning, grandson of Vasita, we don't have to use Vasita. We don't have to use Vasita. Note Vasita plus Na. That means, okay, to be able to mean grandson of Vasita, only just Vasita plus Na, not Vasita plus Na. Okay, that's why Patama Bhagati do Yiva. Patama Bhagati do Yiva Pajayohodi. Patama Bhagati do Yiva. Patama Bhagati do Yiva. Okay, so any question about this paragraph?
So I'm not very clear. So for the grandson and the great grandson, then the formation is also the same.
Yes.
The formation is always the same, but then
yes,
very
always the
strange.
same. The only Vasita doesn't mean Vasita, etc. We don't have to form like this.
But why can't we use the rule earlier? Because this is Vasita plus Na, and because is already the Wuti, so we are not going to do anything about that. So that should be okay, right?
Vasita. So, for example, in our society also, how to say, we use this we use how to say grandfather, grandfather. So grandfather name we use how to say to talk about the grandson of him, his grandson. You see, so Mr. Ryan's grandson. I did. So your son is, for example, Mr. Lee. Okay, Mr. Lee. Your son is Mr. Lee. So sometimes we say we don't say Mr. Lee's son, or we say grandfather Ryan's grandson. Grandson is, for example, Mr. Key. Okay, like this. So Mr. Key is your grandson. That means Ryan's grandson. I like without saying father's name.
Yeah. What I mean is, so for example, when we define the word wasito, we said that the wasetasa apajang, right? Or apajang, jang apajo. Wasito, right? So that's how we define. But then, so how are we going to define the word grandson of wasita? So because the formation is also the same. So we're not going to use apajang anymore. So how are we going to do it?
Yeah, it depends on depends on the context and the speaker also. That's why I write here the son of Vasita also. Vasita is Abhijan, Vasito. And then grandson of Vasita also, Vasita is Abhijan, Vasito. Great grandson of Vasita also, Vasita is Abhijan, Vasito. There is no difference. They are the same. That's why okay, like this.
Yeah, because that's confusing. For example, like the grandson, right? We can say like Wasetasa Abajang Waseto. Then it's kind of clear because we know that it's the son of the Waseta. right? The Vasita is the son of Vasita. So now, eventually the Vasita is the grandson of Vasita.
Vasita.
Right? So,
Vasita.
yeah.
So son of, oh, here, I missed it here. I mean,
Yes, a
Vasita
short,
should be.
short I.
Sure. Or short. I make mistake. Or short. Or, should be, Vasita. Okay, Vasita, the son of Vasita, the grandson of Vasita. In this case, should be grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So,
English.
so,
Yeah.
so what I say is that,
Yeah.
so the definition of the grandson of Vasita, why can't we do it like Vasitasa Abajang Vasito? And if we do it that way,
Yeah, that's why here. That's why here. Even Sabata, Kuda Dadi, Patama Bagadi Doiwa. So Patama Bagadi is just Vasita, not Vasita. Vasita is It's Vasita. No longer original. So not original one. Is like descendant Vasita. The derivative form of Vasita. So that's what Patama Bagadi Doiwa. You see? Patama Bagadi Doiwa, it says. This
So
word is
Dr. Raya, so if you say the grandson, if we use Vasitasa Abajang, so how about the great grandson?
So here, same. Yeah, same.
no, but I mean, at least we have one level of clearness. But I mean,
No.
but it's like we don't know. Everything's the same. So
This only
No,
through
everything.
that Vasitasa Nata we know, or that is a grandson.
No, how to say in English? How to so English also English name. You see English name. The king's name. I forgot many. They've also in England. The king's name. That son also like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. King Ada, for example, Ada, etc.
yes, the
1, 2,
second,
3,
the third, and the
etc.
fourth.
So
yes.
they use they take their grandfather's names also. You see, at that time 1, 2, 3 they give after their names. So like this. So here also like this. The definitions and the word the same, but only different. The meaning is different. And the Abajan, the other type, of course, Abajan is not son. So if you make the definition of Wasita, meaning great grandson of Wasita, it should be Abaja should be great grandson, not son, not grandson. Okay. If you translate the word Abajan in the Wikha, Wasita Abajan is not son. Okay, it must be great grandson. So Wasita Abajan, the great grandson of Wasita, Wasita Abajan, Wasito, the great grandson of Wasita. Okay, according to context, we will understand.
So
in the definition step, the same Wasita Abajan, Wasito, but the meanings are totally different.
So Sayadaw, I think we have such problem in the Pāļi text because like some word, so some like proper nouns. So sometimes they use maybe their father or grandfather's name, but actually we don't know that Tira is their son or is their grandson or like a great grandson, something like that.
Maybe according to the context is very important.
But like this way of like Indian tradition, so sometimes we are very difficult to differentiate that is son or grandson or something. It's quite difficult.
Yeah, that's why we need to be careful.
that's why there are many arguments about those names. They say, oh, some they are sons, some grandsons, or something like that.
Yes. Of course, if we study something or people in the past, of course, scholars are arguing. They have to argue because in the past we we were not in we were not at the history, right? Yeah.
Sayadaw.
If you read in Myanmar history also like this, sometimes whether it's son or father,
Sayadaw.
Okay.
I have a question about the word Taddhitakaṇḍa. Taddhitakaṇḍa here, so the ta here refers to the Vasita.
Where?
So we have the tassa natu panatta da
Oh
yogi.
yeah. That's Nadu Panata Yogi. Yes.
So ta refers to the Vasita, Sayadaw.
Yes. Vasita.
Why is it, Sayadaw? I think it refers to the. Why is it refer? So and then Sayadaw said that Taddhitakaṇḍa means the Karanupachara.
Tadu Bajara do. Yes, should be Karanu Bajara.
But we're not using the word Vasita. We're using the word Vasita. Vasita is the phala. It's not the.
No, because meaning here, Vasita means the son of Vasita. Okay, the son of Vasita. If we see, the word Natu Banadu Yogi. Okay, Nata, grandson. Whose grandson? Not the son of Vasita.
Right.
Tell me, the son of Vasita, we don't call, grandson. Grandson should be Vasita, who is, the father of Vasita. Okay, that's why Natu, Natu grandson means the grandson of Vasita. No Vasita. Vasita is the son of Vasita. Okay, but Natu, the big grandson like this. So that's why Tesla should be this Vasita. Okay, Tesla should be Vasita.
Yeah, I understand. But and then we just because so here it says tassa natupanatta da yopi. So it refers to the grandson, the grandson or the great grandson, right? And then it says that those are also called Vasita, just like like the Taddhitakaṇḍa. So Taddhitakaṇḍa here should refer to the Vasita, not Vasita, because it's like the Vasita. We call all of them Vasita, so it should be like Vasita, not the Vasita.
So here the Upajara door here we have to separate Ta and Upajara. Ta is added in traditional way. So Ta means also this Tassa Vasita. The Ta also this Vasita Tassa. Same meaning. Because that Vasita is the cause of the beginning of that lineage. That's why other descendants are Pāḷi. You see, that's why they are Karanu Pachara, metaphorically called Vasita. Okay.
I think this ta here refers to Vasita, not the Vasita. Ta here refers to the Vasita. Anyway. Yes, it is also karana upachara, but it not refers to the ta in the tassa, but it refers to the Vasita yewa. That ta refers to the Vasita yewa.
Vasita yewa.
Yes.
Vasita yewa, of course, these Natu Panatariyo. They are also Vasita. They are also Vasita. Nata, Vata, Nata, Natu or Panatu, they are also Vasita. They are also Vasita. We can name Vasita. Not other names. Not like Vasita Jana, like this. Okay. So they might have, they might have their, specific, their original individual names, but how to say, in terms of lineage, they are grandson and great grandson of Vasita, like this. Vasita Yewa. Because they are great grandson of Vasita. And that's why they are also called Vasita. According to context, how to say, in this case, we can't understand. We can understand. And then in this case, how to say, without explanation of the commentaries, also, of course, we can understand. That's why commentaries are, very, very important. Commentary study are very important. Okay, without commentary, we cannot understand.
So in the next ayah says that that is it refers to the Vasita.
Yes.
Okay. It's just strange because I remember when we study the what is that? The 12 kinds of the upachara, right? Then the karanupachara, the example is like chakkhuna rupang pasati. So he sees the form by the eye, right? So the eye, in fact, he's not seeing the form of the eye, but he's seeing the form by the chakku vinyana, not the chakku pasara. So here it's used. So it looks like the chakku pasara is the cause, and the chakku vinyana is the phala, right? But here in the sentence we say chakkhuna rupang pasati. It looks like we say that he's seeing by the chakku pasada, but no, he's seeing by the chakku vinyana. So here we use the word chakku pasada, but in the sense of chakku vinyana. So it's karanu pachara. So the same thing over here. When we say that the what is that? Vasita in this Vasito in this case, we refers to the natu, but in fact the word Vasita here it refers to the father, the person in the middle. So we're using the karanupachara. So that karanupachara should refers to the father of that the grandson. So like the son of the Vasita, not Vasita himself. So we're using that word. We're using the word Vasita, but we're not using the word Vasita. The Vasita is not using in this case, right? So we call the Nattu and Panattu, we call all of them Vasita. We don't call them Vasita.
Yeah, we call Vasita.
Yeah. So
then we have to say the son of Vasita, also Vasita. And then the grandson of Vasita, also Vasita.
Yeah.
Okay. Not different.
So and we say that it is the Karanupachara. But if we think that Karana is the Vasita, then it's not correct because we're not using that word. So that's
yes. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yes, your question, I understand. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Sayadaw.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Sayadaw.
Yes. Okay, in the Padarūpasiddhi Tika is that the two Pajarato di Vasaito Pajarato. Of course, you know, the grandson is caused by the son of Vasita. Okay, the son of Vasita. The son of Vasita. Not, you know, Vasita. Okay, I mean, grandson is caused. The grandson is, you know, born by Vasita, no Vasita. Okay, how to say the first Vasita? The first Vasita is born caused by Vasita. Okay, Vasita. At the time, the first man is not Vasita. The second man is only Vasita. That's why it says Diga Vasito Pajarato. You know, and the Upajara, when the metaphor of Vasita, it says.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So that ta refers to the Vasita, not Vasita.
Yes. How to say? How to say? Because, okay, by the word, you know, Natu Panadario. By Natu Panadario, if we say Natu grandson, if we say grandson, this how to say, from the point of view of, you know, grandfather, okay, not from the point of view of his father, right? Okay, his father, right?
No, but
Okay.
so the father, the son, and the grandson, right? So in this case, the grandson is called using the son's name or whatever, right? It's not called by using the father's name.
Yes, here, yes. Bhagavad Gita, this Tessa is he says, you know, Vasita, okay, Vasita.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does Tessa in this case saying taking Vasita is how to say good, etc. Because here Nadu, we have Nadu.
Yeah.
You see, Nadu Deobi. Because of these words, Nadu Deobi. And then the Rupajarato in the Rupajarato, and also, you know, in the Masarika, it says, you know, Rupajarato, Vasita, he says. Okay, Vasita. I think in this case, the Rupajarato, that should be Vasita. That should be Vasita.
Yeah.
That should be Vasita. I think this Tasa and this Ta, the Rupajarato, Ta in Rupajarato must be different, I think so.
Right. Yes,
But,
that's what
that's
what I'm saying. They are not the same. Yeah.
So in the Diga now, that's why, because of your question, I checked Diga, the supplementary on the Padarūpasiddhi. This Vasito Pacharado. Vasito Pacharado. Because, you know, the grandson is caused by, you know, the son of Vasita, not by Vasita himself. And then here Upanada is caused by, you know, grandson of Vasita. And then, you know, Vasita, caused by Vasita. Okay. Yes, the Rupajara, it says Vasito Pajara Pautanampi Pitu Guto Pajaro. Pautanampi Pitu Guto Pajaro Loki Sito Putapihi Pitu Nakutasa Upajarena Samaropanena Pitu Gudina Orienti. Like this. Okay.
Yes, it's just clear now. So, you know, yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so clear, right? This paragraph. Very good question. Next paragraph.
Hello, Bate.
Hello?
Yeah, may I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, so question Evang Sabbata Sabbata, all the meanings. What's all the meanings of the word, Bante? All the meaning of Vasatha?
Sabbata, sabbata modifying Gutta Taddhita. Doesn't mean sabbata all Taddhitas, all Gutta Taddhitas. You see, sabbata Gutta Taddhita, all Gutta Taddhita. Like we call Abhijja Taddhitas. You see, up to Nira Vidavadito, up to Nira Vidavadito. These Taddhita words. So like this, in the same way. Evam. This method is applied to all Gutta Taddhita. Sabbata all. Sabbata is a task surface. This is this task surface appear in the Nama chapter, the fifth chapter of
Located.
Yeah.
Locative
Chapter.
surface.
Yeah, but this is included in Taddhita. Because this is also sabba is a noun, ta is surface. So noun plus surface is this is Taddhita word. Okay, Taddhita word. But like if we how to say classify like this, so sabbata also Taddhita word according to Pāḷi grammars. I forgot that place. I think in the Padarūpasiddhi. Okay, sabbata modifying Gutta Taddhita. That means the word with nama surfaces also can modify nouns. Sabbata means we can say sabbasamai, we can change. Sabbata, sabbasamai, Gutta Taddhita, we can change. So I think your question is because of task surface. Task surface.
Yes.
You have not ever seen modifying the following noun. That's right.
No, I thought maybe I misunderstood the tha. Here's all the meaning, so I could not what is all the meaning here. So that if tha is Panchami Vibhati is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Satami Vibhati. Yes.
Yeah, Satami, Sabbasamai, Gutta Taddhita. You can change.
So it's a Gutta is now is now, right? Gutta is Taddhita now.
Gutta Taddhita.
Yes.
Gutta Taddhita, yes. Gutta Taddhita. Gutta Taddhita means this Abhijja Taddhita. Gutta.
Okay. Yes. And one more, the Patama Pakati. So how do you translate this word, the Patama Pakati, Bante?
Right, the first, I think, origin. The first origin, I think so. Pakati, I think, origin. Origin and noun. The first origin and noun. The first origin and noun is, not Vasita, son of Vasita, not Vasita, grandson of Vasita. The first origin now is Vasita. The first origin now. That's why Bhagati Prama Bhagati means the first origin now Vasita, no Vasita. Like this.
Oh,
no Vasita
I understood. Yeah. This means we have two now here. Vasata and Vasita. Is Vasita is Patama Pakati?
Yeah, Vasita is Prama Bhagati, Vasita, etc. Vasita. Meaning, sons, grandsons, great grandsons are not Patama Bhagati. They are, secondary. Like this. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now clear. But one more question, Bante. So
okay.
I see here Vasita, the son Vasita and Safitna, the son of the Vasita. So in the son of Vasita, we can have the Vigakais Vasita sa Putto Vasito.
And mostly we will do Abhajan. Here
so
also,
I think we can be two Vikas. It's possible because the previous Vikakai is Vasita Sapa Abhajam Vasito. So second Vikakai is Vasita Sa Putto Vasito. It's both Vikakas can be appear here. But I think we can apply all the sentence or the meaning here. But from my understanding, son of the Vasitha, we can take the Vikakha sentence Vasitha sa putto vasito, and Vasitha is with the na suffix, that's the grandson of the Vasitha, and the great grandson of the Vasitha. We can take the Vikakha Vasitha sa abacham vasito.
No.
It's okay.
What the son or grandson or great grandson, we have to make Vasita sa abacham vasito like this. Okay.
So yeah, it's okay. The tourist meanings can be one in one Vikakha. It's Vasita sa abacham. It's okay.
Yeah.
But we can decide can be Vasitha sa putto vasito, because abacca and putto, they are similar.
Putto is singular or
similar, not singular. Similar, yeah.
So how to say? How can we make Vasita sa putto vasito or not?
Yeah.
But how to say in this book, it says without saying, using the Taddhitaka word vasito, we can say vasita sa putto. But
yes,
he does not mention vasita sa abacham. Why not? This is because if we say abacham, it looks like neuter gender. It looks like neuter gender. Okay, but Magalana
is abacham always neutral gender, always Vikakha in neutral gender, and putto is masculine gender. It's okay, no problem about that. But here, if you see va is in another way. In another way, we can make Vikakha vasitha sa putto vasito.
No, yeah. That's why I did explain this. So this vasita sa putto va. Why here this phrase is mentioned? Because this is not definition. Okay, the definition of vasito has been already given at the beginning of this Taddhitaka chapter. Okay, this Taddhitaka chapter. Vasita sa abacham. You see, vasita sa abacham we here. This is the style of Padarūpasiddhi. So Padarūpasiddhi we before to explain an award, he starts with its definition, a rule and its definition. So after that, how to say, he will explain the relevant sutras, one after another, like this, okay. So that's why this vasita sa putto is not totally the definition of vasito, because this vasito has been already explained by the sutra, by these sutras, okay, when these sutras already explained. That's why, as a result, we get this word vasito. This word vasito we get, and then so further. So after the explained word, after what has been explained, Padarūpasiddhi never mentions Vikakha. Okay, never mention is the Vikakha, the definition of the previously mentioned word. Okay, that's why according to that the style of Padarūpasiddhi, this vasita sa putto va is not the definition of this vasito. The definition of this vasita has been already mentioned. Okay, like this.
No, I don't think so, Bante. So because no, you must be confused. Abacham vasitha sa abacham vasito is according to Kachajana's style and Padarūpasiddhi style, and Padarūpasiddhi give more information, give more information about the Vikaha of the Vasita. We can, it's apart from the Pacha, Apacha, we can use the Putto as well.
It is, yeah, I am talking.
But if you don't agree about the Vasita, Putto, Vasito, it's not Vikaha. How can he give the information here?
This Vasita Putto Va is in the Bhasatika, okay, Padarūpasiddhi Bhasatika also says like that. This is not, the definition of this Vasito. This is war. I mean, Vasita Putto, without how to say, saying the Taddhita word, we can say praise also. As praise also, we can say that the Vasitas are the son. Of Vasita, Putto son, the son of Vasita. That means Vasito Gachati. And the Vasita Putto Gachati, same meaning. Okay. That means Vasito and Vasita Putto have same meaning. Totally, the same meaning. Because this is Taddhita word, this is not Taddhita word. Without using Taddhita word also, but using praise also, we can say, like this. It says, it depends on the speaker. And then, in Samasa also, if you want to combine the word, you can speak, you can use compound word. If you don't want to use, you do combine, you can say, separately, as praise, like this. If you have learned Samasa also, you will understand, you will see like this also. Okay, that's why Vasita Putto Va is not definition of Vasito. It's the style of Padarūpasiddhi. So, yes, right?
I'm not sacrificed, but it's okay. Yeah, I will think about.
No, yeah. It is good. You have to. You need to how to say ask question and argue also. Yes. So you have to say I will give you reference. This in the Padarūpasiddhi Bhasatika, volume 2, page number 96.
Page number 96.
Page number 96 in the Padarūpasiddhi Bhasatika. Okay, volume 2.
Yeah.
Page number 96. Okay, he says. This is not not this is just praise. Okay.
Oh, this is the first time I heard that it's not definition, because a long time at the beginning I learned Pāļi, so I learned with Sayadaw and he also agreed. Sayadaw also agreed. Another Vikaha sentence about Vasita Putto Vasito. Yeah. But if you give me where is a reference, I will read. And check my
that's why this is interesting. Interesting me. Can we make this Vasita Putto Vasito or not? So yeah, if we can use praise, why Padarūpasiddhi does not mention Vasita Abhajan? You see, I think if we say, this is my idea. My idea is, if we use the word, Abhajan here, Vasita Abhajan to give, the son of Vasita. The Abhajan is very general word, Abhajan is according to, the second idea. Yeah, you see, the word Abhajan can be, all the descendants of, family. So that's why Abhajan is very general word, very general word. If we say Abhajan, maybe gender problem, and it's not specific, that's why I think the Padarūpasiddhi does not mention Vasita Abhajan. This is my idea. So what do you think?
Maybe Bhante, I have one more evidence. I read in Sadaniti Sutta Mala Sutta 752 also mentioned about Putto. So but it's in the Vasito, in the meaning of the natta, panara, patata, and also the can be used in the putto. In
Yes,
the
it is.
sentence, yeah.
Yeah, it is how to say understandable. Anyway, you know, we can make, I think so. We can make Usita Sabuto Wasito. But in this case, this Wasita Sabuto is not, you know, a definition of Wasito. Okay. If so, you know, why Padarūpasiddhi and Kajayana, why they use the word abajan? This is, you know, the question. Why, you know, they don't use the you know, definite word, specific word, you know, for example, dita, and you know, Bodo, and then Nedu, etc. You know, Netta. This is, you know, the question. I have to say, I have no how to check these things. This question. Okay, the answer to my question and question.
So
Yeah.
Sarah,
Instead of saying, you know, how to say, was it just a Podo, was it just a Dita, was it just a Netta? Why he does not say, you know, why he say, you know, only the word Abajan? I think so to be able to cover, I think so. The sentence, I think so. What is your idea?
so Sarah,
Hmm.
you said that is the Rupasiddhi Pasadika, the first book, 96 page. I think the Dudia or no, but my own one of here.
Dudia, yes.
Yeah, because but my own is Dandi.
Yes, Sandi, Nama, Karaka, and then Karaka.
Yeah, should be Dudia or.
And Samasa also. So in the second volume also, there is, you know, some Samasa also, that pages, several pages. Second book, second volume. Yes, Alice, I agreed. Wasita Buddha, Wasita also, you know, possible. At the time, this is, you know, more specific. Okay.
Yes.
How about Ryan's idea? Why the you know, Kajayana Padarūpasiddhi use the word apachen without using, you know, the specific terms odor, data, netta, etc.
Well, so you know, it's clear in the context here because later on he said that even the grandson or the great grandson, it's the same word. So if we use the putto, then it doesn't cover everything.
Yes.
So that's why he defined it that way. That definition covers everything.
Everything. Lineage.
Yes, the whole lineage, not just the son or just the grandson or the great grandson. You can have great grandson and so on. So the word apachang, it covers everything.
Yes.
But yeah, of course, in the specific context, for example, if we have like a a story in there, like there is a person named Wasita, and then he has a son, and in that context, it is specifically about his son. Then of course we can use this definition sentence Wasita Saputo because then it is specific. But in this context here about the grammar, he want to cover everything. Then the word the only word putta, it doesn't cover everything. So he has to use the word apacha.
Yes. So yeah, so Vasitasa Buddha, let me when you want to, you know, talk about, you know, the son of Vasita only. So that means that's why Vasito Gachati and Vasitasa Buddha Gachati, the same meaning. Okay, the same meaning. Without using the Rita word. So if you check, you know, Padarūpasiddhi also, it says, if you want to combine nouns. So you have to say by combining nouns you can say, and without combining also you can say like this. For example, Bhumi Gado, okay? Bhumi Gado, Bhumi Gado, okay? Bhumi Gado, Bhumi Gado. So Bhumi Gado Kachati, for example. Bhumi Gado Kachati. Bhumi Gado Sayati, for example. Bhumi Gado Sayati. So Bhumi Gado Sayati, you can say. This is Dutiya Bhumi Gado Sayati. So at the time, it's Samasa word. And then Bhumi Gado Sayati also. Separately also you can say. Bhumi Gado Sayati. Okay. As Samasa, as separate nouns we can use. It depends on the speaker. And then in the case of composing verses, in the case of verses also, at the time, if the words are very few at the time, we have to we have to separate. The words are many, we have to combine. So in the case of composing verses, like this. Okay. Hello.
So Sayadaw.
Yes.
The great grandson is Upanada or Banada.
Upanetta. So it's also Upanettu. You see, Upanettu.
So in the Satanidi is mentioned Banada.
No,
So Satanidi mentions what Sitasa
Nettu.
Budowa Natawa Banadadayo.
Grandson. Okay. Nettu, grandson. Upa Nettu, great grandson. Great grandson. You see, Upa Nettu, they all belong to Satari group in our tradition. Satari group may ending in U.
Tar.
Yeah, tar. In modern way, R. Tar. Like this. Upa Nettu. So here, why we see Upa Nettu Panetta. Of course, Oof of Upa Nettu has been drawn, and then because of the following Aryo, vowel, like this.
So
okay.
the Banadu and the Upanadu have the same meaning or different meaning?
Oh, different. Of course. Nettu, Panadu. Oh,
yeah, I mean, Upanadu and the Banadu, they have the same meaning or different meaning?
So there is no Panadu. There is no Panadu.
Panadu, Sayadaw. Should be Panadu, right? Panadu, not Upanadu. I think.
Panadu?
Yes,
Yes.
Sayadaw.
Panadu. Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, yes. Upa. Yeah. So I'm wrong. Panadu. Oh. Yes. Panadu. Yes. Panadu.
Yes, because you say Banadu, it means Tai Mie.
Huh?
I mean, the Burmese translation, Banadu, it means
Panada. Okay. Panada.
Yes, this defined as the Putta Sapukto Papukto.
Yes. Putta Sapukto Papukto. Yes. Talobo. Putta Salobo Papukto. Talobo. As Pāļi is sometimes difficult. But with the help of commentary, we have to understand, and then of course, Nisaya. Asian Saros, they have how to say, they have nothing to watch, nothing, no phones, no radio, no videos. They have only books. Finally, that's why they are most careful. They have greater concentration.
And
So that's
also,
we have to rely on those Nisaya of those Asian Saros. Okay, Sally.
yeah, so Sayadaw, according to Sadaditi Sayadaw's idea, he mentioned in the according to the Buddha's teaching, we have generally used waseto, a.
Hello.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Hello.
Yes, Sayadaw.
I cannot hear you clearly.
Yeah, we can hear you, Sayadaw.
Okay, if you have no question, let's go on. Okay, 80 yen. 80 yen. Nabijan data. 80 yen Nabijan data. Nawanika Nia Nandu Iti. Wasita Sadado. Ibejo.
Hi, Sayadaw, are you still there?
Hello, Sayadaw.
Hello.
Yes.
What happened? Now can you see my?
No.
Not
Wait.
yet, Sayadaw.
Now you see, right?
Yeah, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Yes. So here, this sentence, 80 yen. In the case of feminine gender, Nabajiyo, there is not surface. Where Wasita Satato, after the word Wasita. Okay. This way we have Wasiti. And then it says, by which soda isape is used, isape is added to Wasita. Noa Niga Nea Nanduhiti. So by the soda, Noa Niga Nea Nanduhi. So isape is added after the word Wasita. Why? Napajiya Data. Napajiyan Data, because of the ending not surface. Because of the ending not surface, in the case of feminine gender, not surface after the word was it, and the soda, Mariga Nyananduhi. This is Nama Sutta, Nama Sutta, Namaniga Nyananduhi. Namaniga Nyananduhi. Namanika Nyananduhi. Padarūpasiddhi Sutta number 190. Okay, the Padarūpasiddhi Sutta number 190. I think I should 190. Okay, and the Sutta is added. Ipajayo or Ipajayo, and the Sralo Pade Katawa. Sralo Pade Katawa. So after alighting, after dropping the vowels, okay, Sralo Pade Katawa, after dropping the vowel, etc. 80 Pajayan Data, 80 Pajayan Data, Prita Samasa, Eja Disode. Eja Disode in the Sudra, Prita Samasa Kitikanama, we do not Disuja. This is 334 Sudra in Padarūpasiddhi. So in the Sudra, Prita Samasa Kitikanama, we do not Disuja. Why 80 Pajayan Data? 80 Pajayan Data. Because the word Vasiti has, the the suffix, the 80 suffix, the feminine suffix E. 80 the feminine suffix. The feminine suffix E, suffix ending. That's why Chagahanina, Nama Byabrisi Kati. So when the watcha of that Taddhitakaṇḍa Sutta, when the watcha, Nama Byabrisi. As before, Nama Byabrisi Kati, when how does it, noun naming, now designation has been made. That means the word vasiti need to be named or needs to be designated as noun. Okay. After that, there is the appearance of C, etc. After vasiti. Okay, this way vasiti kanya. So see, okay, if we how okay, now we have wa seta. After that, by the Sutta, Navanika Nyananduhi. Nyananduhi, by the Sutta, is suffix added, which is feminine suffix. Is suffix added. In this way, if we because of E power, A of wa theta is dropped. This way we have wa say t, wa say t. Okay, wa say t. And then this wasiti is this by the Sutta, by the wacha of Taddhitakaṇḍa wasiti is designated as noun. Only after such noun designation, we can add sivibhati. After that, sivibhati is dropped. This way we have wa say ti. Okay, sivibhati is dropped. Okay, it's the one. Vasiti Kanya. Vasiti, the girl who is the daughter of Vasita. Vasiti, these are plural. Vasiti, the daughters of what? Vasita. Ijari, and so on. Ijari, Vasiti, are declined like the word 80. The word 80. The Vasiti, yo. Like this. Vasiti, yo. Vasiti, yo. Vasiti, ya. Vasiti, b. Like this. Up to Vasiti, ya. Vasiti, su. Okay, like this. We have to decline like the word 80. So, any question about this paragraph? Easy, right? Any question? It's okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, Nabosage Wasaitan Apajan. Nabosage Wasaitan Apajan, Wasaitani Apajani. So after feminine gender, now he start to explain, the neuter gender. Nabosage. So this is according to Vajja. Okay, Vajja. In terms of sentence type, this should be Pakandra Vajja, right? Pakandra Vajja. After feminine gender, he explain, explain neuter gender. Okay. So Vasaitan in the case of Nabosaka neuter gender, Vasaitan Apajan. Vasaitan Apajan, Vasaitani Apajani. So he used the word Apaja instead of using, clan, etc. Vasaitan Apaja should be here neuter, hula, like the clan of Vasita, etc. So Ejadi, Abajani, Ejadi, and so on, Chita, Sadasana. So they are the client like the word Chita. Okay, Sadasana. So easy. Evo, Ubripi. Ubribi, like in the following chapters, in the following, in the future pages. The following pages also Ubribi. So Taddhitakaṇḍa Tassa. Tilengata Viridava. So Tilengata, the state of having three genders of Taddhita words. Taddhitakaṇḍa means the word and then in Taddhita surface. Taddhitakaṇḍa Tilengata Viridava. So it should be understood the word Taddhita. The word and in Taddhita surface have three genders. Okay, Tilengata Viridava. Tilengata is object of Viridava. Yeah? So any question about this paragraph also? Easy, right? No question, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Clear, right? Okay. And then Bharadwajasa Buddha Bharadwaja. Bharadwajasa Buddha Bharadwaja. Here, you see, yeah, he defines, you see, Bharadwajasa Buddha Bharadwaja. Okay. So not only Bharadwajasa Apajan Bharadwaja. Bharadwajasa Buddha Bharadwaja. Bharadwajasa Buddha is Vigha. Bharadwaja is Taddhita word. Visamidasa Buddha, Visamido. Bharadwaja, the son of Bharadwaja. Easy, right? Bharadwaja. In this case, there is no Odi. There is no Odi, no stranded name. Because Bharadwaja, in the original word, is that, vowel, original vowel exists. That's why there is no stranded name, Odi. Visamidasa Buddha, Visamido. Yeah, also no stranded name. Visamidasa Buddha, Visamido. So Visamido is Visamida word and not surface. Bharadwaja is Bharadwaja word, not surface. You can say it Apaja Taddhita or Buddha Taddhita. Okay. And then Gautamasa Buddha, Gautama. We also Atharmi A, A, O. I, O. These are original vowels. Gautamasa Buddha, Gautama, the son of Gautama. So Ita, in these examples, also are you Honata Bhava? Are you Honata Bhava? Tell me I, U, Hona. These letters. Letta Bhava, Akaradina, Naudi Hodi. So in this example, Naudi Hodi, there is no Hodi, no stranded name of A Bhava, etc. A Bhava, etc. means A, and O. A, O. Because the reason is Ayuonada Bhava. That means there is no no vowel, A vowel, E vowel, E vowel, U vowel, O vowel, U vowel, U vowel. Ayuonada Bhava. So abhava, there is no existence of the state of E, and U. Okay, the reason. So and he continues. Hodi. Vasudevasa Abajan Vasudeva. So the son of Vasudeva noun not surface. Okay, Paladeva, the son of Paladeva. Bhagavad here, Vasudeva, Paladeva. Where? Vasudeva, Paladeva. So in your book, Paladeva or Paladeva, this word. In your book, Paladeva or Paladeva.
It's short R.
short R.
But
So in
the Sadanidi is long a Pālatdevo.
yes, in my book also Bala Devo, long vowel. Here in our version, Bala Bala should be Bala Deva. Okay. Here La after Ba there is no double consonant, no consonant cluster, no consonant cluster. That's why it should be Bala Deva. And we correct, right? So Sally, so we call you copy, right? You did copy this from
the digital version.
Yeah, PDS version. No, PDS?
No, Chana Sangayana version.
Chana Sangayana, Vipassana Institute, right? Isn't that the new version?
Yes.
Yes. There are how to say several mistakes when I copied. Okay, when I copy Akyata, Gita, that's why. Okay, and we correct. But I have no long power.
No, Sayadaw, I will do later.
Yeah. You change. Okay, Pāḷi Chitago Ti Artisu. Chitago di Artisupana. Chitago di Artisupana. So in the example, Chitago, etc. Sanyo Kantata. Odi Nabavadi. There is no stronger name. No stronger name. Why? No stronger name in the Chitago, etc. Why? Sanyo Kantata. Because after Chi, there is double consonant. Okay, there are double consonant, there are consonant cluster, TT. That's why there is no chitago. No chitago. Okay, this is easy. So any question about this paragraph also? Any question?
Clear, Sayadaw.
No question, easy, right? Not worry. Okay, next paragraph. Vachasa abhajanti vigahi. You see, so he will give before explaining a new word. So he introduced to introduce with definition vigaha, whether in samasar or darida or kita, and then in akyata also like this. So here vachasa abhajan abhajani vigahi is the definition vachasa abhajan. So this the final word, the result word, the resulting final words we can only after this sutta nayana nana vacharito. Okay, but how to say, so he starts with definition, and then the necessaries why he will have to he paved the way like this. He paved the way. The vachasa abhajanti wiki in the definition vachasa abhajan. Namami sampati. Nami sampati. Nami sampati when nasapis, how to say, arrived. Nasapis, when nasapis is going to edit after the word vacha. So that means because the students, if the students don't know, don't explain, how to say, the students are not explain. So vacha, in the case of vacha, which suffix is used? The students will continue to add na suffix after vacha, etc. So that's why he said, the nami sampati. When na suffix is going to going to be used, added, wana pacheti ito. From the sutta, wana pachi. Wadi by the word wa. Wadi by the word wa. Taddhita vidhani. In the arrangement, in the session of Taddhita, in the chapter of Taddhita, sabata uddhati. Sabata, everywhere. Sabbata everywhere mean like in the whole apaja taddhita. Sabbata mean. So sabbata I think should modify taddhita vidani. Sabbata all in the whole taddhita arrangement, taddhita chapter. Vadi, the word war, what Vadadi follows. That means the word war from the Sutta Vana pages follows or is applied to every, all taddhita arrangement or taddhita chapter. Okay, taddhita chapter. So Tena by the word wa from the Sutta Vana pages Sabbata Vacha Hodiyo Bhavandi. Sabbata Vacha Hodiyo. Vacha Hodi means how to say the appearance of the rising of Vacha Sabbata everywhere. So there are the how to say the appearances, the appearance of the risings of sentences everywhere. So Abhajandi Bhajan, Viya, Sansata, Bhajan Yawa, sorry. Abhajandi Bhajan, the word Abhaja, Yawa, Sansata, Ghana words. That means our Sansata Ghana words until the word Sansata. Until the word Sansata, this Abhaja word follows for the day. So that means the word Abhaja. So the word Abhaja will be used, in the whole Abhaja taddhita, which is before Sansata word. Because after the word Abhaja taddhita, there will come Sansata taddhita. Okay, Sansata taddhita. That's why this Abhaja is like this. And then which line? Taddhita, and then Sansata. So to understand this meaning, so Abhajandi Bhajan Yawa Sansata Ghanawa, what did it? So the word Abhajan only follows until Sansata word. That means this only up to this full stop. The full stop is the range of the word Abhajatadita. After Abhajatadita, there will come Sansata Tadita, etc. Sansata Tadita. Okay. So so any question about this paragraph?
Sayadaw,
Yes.
I'm not sure I understand what it means by Tena Sabbata Vacha Hodiyo Bhavanti. What does it mean, Sayadaw?
Vacha Hodiyo Bhavandi.
What he's trying to say, Sayadaw?
Vidani Sabbata Vodadi Tena. Because this is the word wa. You see, the word wa in the from the Sutta Vanapaji. Vanapaji means so if you want to create, if you want to make taddhita word, you can create. If you don't want to create taddhita word, you can use praise. You can use praise. That means what are audio bhavandi. You see? It's like that. That's why what are audio bhavandi. So everywhere it is sabbata. Sabbata means the whole taddhita. If you don't want to create taddhita words, you can use praise.
Oh, okay.
Like before. Vasidasa Buddha. You see, Vasidasa Buddha. Like this, you can create.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
this.
also, Sayadaw, Up
That's why
until
here, this, in fact, sorry, I forgot. This sabata is, the whole Taddhitaka.
yeah.
Sabata is the whole Taddhitaka. Okay.
So Sayadaw, this Sabata is not limit only in the Abhaja Taddhita, no?
Yes. I was wrong. Yes, this should be sabata. This sabata is the soul. It says neighborisa. Okay, neighborisa sapa. Neighborisa sapa. Covering all the whole Taddhita chapter. Taddhita chapter. Okay, but the word abhaja covers only Taddhita, abhaja Taddhita. That means the word wa from the Varnapache Sutta, follows, will be applied to every suttas, every examples in the Taddhita chapter. That means without forming, Taddhita also we can write, we can speak like this. Like we say that's Buddha, Gacchati, etc. Okay. Yes. This abhaja sansata. Let me like I will mention here. Okay. We'll say tassa Buddha, for example, Gacchati. Okay. For example, and then we saw Liyan Jado, we saw Liyan Jado Puriso. Okay, Puriso Gacchati. Okay, like this. So here, so with Ali and Jado, we use as praise. And then, so if you don't want to use this praise, you can combine, you can form the Rita word with Ali go. See? We saw Liko. With Liko, Puriso, Agachati. That means this Visaliyan. Visaliyan Jados is praise. And then Vasitasa Buddha is praise. Okay. Visaliko is Tarita. Like this. Vasito Gachati is Tarita. Okay. Clear, right? Hello.
Yes, Sayadaw. Yes, Sayadaw.
Clear. So it's a noun times F.
Yes, Sayadaw. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much for your interesting and difficult
Thank you
question.
No, it's very good, Sayadaw.
Hello?
It's very good, actually. I'm very happy.
Yeah, it's very in detail. That's very good. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much.
Sadhu,
See you next week, Sayadaw.
Please take care, Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you.